when Tristan was born, we didn't know anything. We had all the scans and all the tests and stuff, and everything came back as fine. And then the doctor said, when they took Tristan off of Danielle, they said that he's got trisomy 21. It wasn't for about 5 minutes that we found out that meant Down syndrome. You know, in the months and years that followed, he was partially sighted. He was losing his hearing. Then he had atrioventricular septal defect, which is holes on the heart. He had, open heart surgery, very young. And then he had long segment tracheal stenosis, which is a very rare airway disease, which only affects a handful of children in the world. And he had to have his entire airway reconstructed. It was all the stuff that they crammed on top afterwards, and we would kind of get in stages. So we would never have a point where we could kind of relax and say, okay, that's everything now. We know everything that we have to acclimatise to. When we moved in, the garden was basically like Jumanji. It was like a forest out there. So many holes and things like that in the ground. Potholes, tree stumps,
slabs,
all the aggregate, all the stones.
He can't play. He's got no outdoor area he could go out and enjoy. He's just got indoors, and if we're out there, he's just constantly climbing and trying to get into the shed. And you just have to constantly go after him every 2 seconds.
Yeah, so when I came in, obviously there was a shed that had pretty much had its day, with a lot of rubbish in it and stuff like that. There was potholes, there was brick walls in here, it was unlevel. Tristan could never have come out here in a million years. And to flatten it and start again, really was quite easy, really, to do. It wasn't a particularly taxing job, but it was one that needed a fair bit of muscle, so that's where we created what we've got now from people, wonderful people. Getting guys to come and help it was so easy for me. It was 24 hours of phone calls and more than enough people that offered to help. And there were more. Other people would have come. We could have got 20 people here, because they're just guys that understand and that would love to help people that need help. Really, that's what we do. Oh, obviously, for us, the hardest part of this was just the logistics of where the car park is. So for the skips, so getting people, that's why you need so many people. You get 8-10 guys here on wheelbarrows, and that was the hardest part of doing that. And obviously getting the artificial grass back in, because it's 4 meters long and it doesn't go around corners very easily. But that was pretty much the hardest part of it, really. So talking about the people that have helped us out, the suppliers have to be mentioned here, especially New Yard, who supplied all the paving, all the aggregates, and absolutely just donated it all for nothing, which is phenomenal, really. You wouldn't expect that. You get decent rates, but for them actually to throw it out for nothing was amazing. Waste King supplied the skips. Thank you very much for that. Really helpful, obviously, at a good rate as well. Artificialgrassdirect.com, who've done us a great deal with the top grade stuff at a really good price. Dobbies, who supplied us with plants. They gave us a budget of what we could spend, which was fantastic, really. All good people, absolutely fantastic, all of them.
Steve and the team were absolutely fantastic. We couldn't have hoped for a better team. They were, really helpful, really friendly.
They considered our needs.
Yeah, they took everything that we wanted and everything that we said that we needed into account, and they acted upon all the things that we wanted. We couldn't have hoped for a better team.
Stop, thank you.
Get that picture, quick, come on.
They're not very fond of indoors anymore, are they? They've got the trampoline out here, we've had the swimming pool out here, they've been in and out of that swimming pool. They've been out here drawing, they've been doing pretty pictures, they've been drawing on their chalkboard. They've been out here on their bikes, which is just amazing to watch. What haven't they been doing out here? Tristan's favourite thing is exactly the same as Ophelia, really. When he's given the breathing space to do what he wants to do, it's not too dissimilar from a typical child, really. It's just You know, we weren't limited in the sense that, you know, Tristan couldn't do the same things as a typical child. It's just we didn't have the facilities in order to cater for that. We can just kind of leave them out here and just, you know, let them play because we know that they're going to be safe out here. It's just now we can kind of just get on with things in the house, do the housework, you know, do the cooking, whatever it is that we need to do, and not be utterly terrified. I think it's fantastic. I think when we won, which we weren't expecting to do by a long shot, we were expecting to be happy with it. You know, we couldn't have hoped or planned, or if you'd got me to sit there and draw the perfect garden, it wouldn't have looked anything like this. And that isn't to say this isn't perfect, because that's exactly what it is.